Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of Tar Heel by Dark. This scene, we find ourselves at Forgotten Midnights, the cat shelter owned by Faye Palmer. And it's Memorial Day weekend, and she happens to be preparing for an adoption drive. And we'll let our illustrious Malkavians go from there.
As Cynthia walks in, as Cynthia walks in, Faye rushes past with a stack of paperwork and plunks it down on the desk. Okay, so what we needed to talk about was the crystal that you took from me at Walter's place. You still got it?
She pulls it out of her pocket and just holds it up to you and nods.
Okay, so
You
now we
feel
gotta.
that it's got a slight warmth to it.
So we've got to figure out how to actually how, we've got to figure out how to actually contact Sunshine through this thing. Because I want to find out if the person that stole her sword was at the last Elysium.
You hear in your heads, yes, he was. You can hear the anger in the voice.
Can you tell me which one he was?
The darker one like me. But not the old one. Actually, both of those are much darker than me. The one who, like I said before, wields his yang like a tetsubo. It would take me a bit to find his name, but I could if given a little while. It's in here somewhere. And both of you feel a tap, like on the inside of your head.
Cynthia just kind of starts naming off names, and she starts with, What about Samuel? Ashford? David?
She said it was a darker one. So it could have been. I don't think Day was there. David was there. Bennington.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Sorry, dear.
That's the one. The big one.
Would Sunshine
He's got
actually
it text. I can't find it myself. But it ties me here.
I don't think we can handle this on our own.
As a side note, Cynthia's just kind of silent and just cringes.
I can assist, but I don't know how much. against someone so corrupted by the Yama Kings, I would gladly assist if I were able.
Alright, so I guess I should um let Marquez know about the development. Maybe he can help.
Yes, the practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
Go right ahead, my dear.
So Faye will send a quick
He's not
text.
entirely trustworthy, but he's more trustworthy than most.
Faye pulls out her phone and sends a quick text to Marquez. You got a minute? Important developments with Sunshine the Crystal Lady.
No, but Cynthia just kind of pipes up a bit and it plays inside the Malky network. He'll do anything for a pretty face.
Couple of seconds pass, and Faye's phone rings.
Hello?
Well, let's look at the facts. I'm in an airplane over the Atlantic Ocean on my way to the wonderful country of Italy, and by my calculation, I'm exactly dead center of the Atlantic Ocean, so I'm sure I have quite a few minutes.
Okay,
Road trip!
All these voices, you all hear like a mixture of voices going, yeah, rah, rah, and some going, really?
Faye just puts the phone on speaker
When she says road trip.
So yeah, we talked to Sunshine again, and she said that she recognized Dannington as the one that took her sword.
Oh, sweet holy fucking mercy.
I know, but we kind of said we would help, but at the same time, I don't really want to meet final death just yet. I still got work to do. I'm at a loss as to how to handle this.
Well, obviously you don't want to walk into open court and point the finger at the man. I have good reason to believe that he pulled the finger off and stick it halfway up your ass.
Why can't we just steal the sword back? She shrugs.
Because it's
Probably.
Dannington?
That's probably a very, very bad idea. We're talking about swimming in shark infested waters with on the rag. Bad idea.
Well, yes, but if he's busy with other things.
No, there's something you're not understanding there, hon. He knows things. Things. How can I put this? You know the Tremere, right? The blood wizards and the ones that stay cooped up in their buildings like a damn vampire Harry Potter.
Yeah,
See,
I know.
he knows some of their secrets, and I'm pretty sure one of the secrets he knows is how to keep his haven from being broken into.
And let's not forget, we also already know he can scry. He's already done it once before, remember, Cynthia?
Yeah. Tell the prince then?
It's a major accusation, though. We can't just go directly to the prince unless we can prove it.
She holds out Crystal and smiles.
I don't know if Josiah's going to be able to hear sunshine through that unless we give him a gift. And he's not going to be too happy if we give him a gift. I mean,
Tell
I'll
me
do
something,
it.
ladies.
I mean,
You
I'll
Both
do
of you
it.
hear this. Both of you hear this. Tell me something, ladies. How was the other one, the one who's talking to, able to hear me? Hmm?
Well, he...
I have ways. It's just easier if it's through this network. It might be a bit of a strain, but if that's the route you wish to go, I can do it.
She looks over at Faye. Do you think David would want to know about this too?
Yes. David would definitely want to know about this. In fact, let me get him on a conference call. And Faye quickly adds David to the... and while she's at it, she adds Harry Wallace to the conference call as well.
You know, as an out-of-game note,
You're all Malkavian, aren't you?
you know, as an out-of-game note, the characters in this game, we should be very happy that there's really no such thing as long-distance calling, or an actual minutes on a phone plan much anymore. Because we would have to be richer than fuck to pull it off.
Yep. Uh-huh.
On out of game note, Cynthia's actually having great ideas.
For
Alright,
once.
let me see if I can do the overlap here. Because the overlap is going to happen. Um,
I'm
two.
sorry, Walt.
Click, click at the same time, and first of all, I'll do. These are both happening at the same time, but first of all, female voice. Um, hang on, let me get into it here.
I'm sorry, Walt.
Red Owl, Red Owl Security. How may I help you? And at the same time, Triple Rose. This is Harry. Wait, the wait is immediately after. Wait, Beck? Mr. Wallace? Like, what?
Thank
Wait.
you for calling, Sarah. Thank you for calling Sarah from Nightclub, the hottest nightclub in the Triangle. Sorry, we're not available to take your call right now, but please leave a message and we will return your call after the beep, soon as possible. Le beep.
Well, that was
Oh,
interesting.
that was calling the prince.
No, that was
Calling the prince,
Marquez.
and that happened.
That was Marquez
Oh.
being an asshole.
No, that was Marquez being an asshole.
Oh, like
Sorry.
Mark,
It's
shut it a minute. Okay. Okay, female voice. Okay, everyone settle down. Miss Palmer, go ahead. What is it?
I needed to talk to Mr. David Menashe and Harry Wallace. And
Yeah, this is Harry.
yeah.
Beck, go get Red Owl. It's like, yeah, I'm working on it. Hang on. She turns around. Almost immediately, there's a shalom.
Hi, it's Faye Palmer.
And Cynthia.
And Cynthia. And Marquez is on the line, and Mr. Wallace is on the line, and it's a big clusterfuck right now, but bear with me, okay?
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah, you first.
Okay. New voice on the network. Marquez has also talked to her with this crystal thing. She said her name's Sunshine. She lives in a museum. Dannington stole her sword and she wants it back. And I thought we needed help because I'm not getting my ass killed and going in there and fighting Dannington on my own. And we can't exactly
Wait.
just bring it. And we can't exactly just bring it to the prince because without proof. Because
Sword. Wait. Museum. What
yeah.
museum?
I'm just gonna go
You're
out on a
you're
limb.
not meaning the con exhibit, are you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that that's the one.
Yeah.
By the way, this is supposed to be in Hebrew, but Walt doesn't know Hebrew. Brew words.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's the we're pretty sure it's the con exhibit. And now that I'm hearing this, we might have a bigger problem because I saw the paper a couple days ago. I don't know if you did or not, but that exhibit's getting ready to leave in a couple days.
Yeah, she says she's not
Yeah,
going
they're
until she
skipping
gets her
town.
sword. She says
What?
she's not going until she gets the real sword back.
But that
Which is like I said, that's a problem because if this sunshine chick has the power I think she does, we're talking about a masquerade breach here, at least on our
That's
end.
that's what I was thinking, and we don't want that to happen. But without proof, we can't just go right to the prince, and we can't just go waltzing in there because we're gonna get our asses killed. And I don't know what
Well,
scares me
seeing as
more right
how,
now.
seeing as how I can't talk to her right now because I don't have access to my crystal. Um, can one of you ask her if she can just talk to Woody and just talk this shit out? Because I'm gonna be flat out honest with
as
you.
he's
He's
talking,
a bit of a
you
political
both
ally.
hear, "Oh."
That's a nope.
She doesn't sound too happy about that idea.
That was what I was afraid of.
I refuse to talk to someone so tainted by the Yama Kings.
She refuses.
Tell him that.
She
All
says
of it.
she says she refuses to talk to somebody so tainted by the Yama Kings.
Thanks, Faye.
Whoa. Did you catch that word, David? That last word. Did you catch that?
Yama Kings. Wait. That
Yeah. You
that
think of what I think?
that's from out west. What? I
Way out west.
oh,
Hey, Miss
that's
Cynthia, I'm gonna be
China-ish.
perfectly honest with you right here. Um, how much do you know about the world that we live in? Obviously, you know that we kindred exist, but how much do you know about these other beings that live, so to speak, in this world with us?
A little bit here and there.
Should I roll an intelligence occult on that?
If you would like to,
Specialty well read.
go for it.
Okay. Give me a minute. Get dice stream up.
And well read does
Do you
apply.
have those values or
Well, my 10 got neutralized, so that neutralizes my specialty and leaves me with 1 success. So I'm guessing Faye's got a vague idea that other things exist, but she's not entirely clear on things right now because she's still too freaked out about upsetting this sunshine person.
Can someone roll me 6 dice too?
6 dice for you too?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
You got a
See
better
what
roll.
she
You
gets.
got 4 successes.
All right. Faye seems to be slightly in, well, actually slightly bullshit, slightly. Faye is in a lot less control of what's going on mentally right now. Cynthia, on the other hand, seems to be a little, or considerably more in a better mental state. You know about the wolves. You know about Kindred, obviously. But the line that Marquez is just about to say here doesn't ring a bell as far as actually existing. Ladies, I'm like I said, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Obviously you know about We Kindred. I'm sure you know about wolves. Um, Hell, you might even know about the changelings. Yes, fucking elves exist. Don't you fucking laugh at me. I'm telling the truth. Elves exist, and
It's
the
okay,
problem,
Marquez, I know.
I would have laughed before
the,
February of 1920.
Hey, at this,
the problem I think we're dealing with.
Harry starts dying laughing whenever he says changelings.
Damn you,
Fun.
Harry! Damn you, Harry! Shut up! I'm trying to teach here. Damn it!
But Kimmy. Sorry, said too much.
See, now you done gone and blown a damn cover. But yeah, as I was saying before I was interrupted, I think we have. I think we got us a. I think we got us a mummy or a wraith, one of the two.
She said once
Both of
that
you here.
that we're similar to a wraith.
He has interesting
Yeah.
theories. I'm
And
both.
and
She just said she's both.
what in the how?
I don't
Currently,
know.
Ray.
David, back me
Currently,
up here,
I
man.
don't exist in the skin land, she says. It's like, wait. Possible. Where's her body? Is it still? Ask her if you have to. Where? It's where it's always been.
She said where it's always been.
Since, as far as I can remember, um, it's been in a glass case.
In a glass case, she said.
In the museum?
All right, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Um, let's put everything on the drawing board that we know so far. Apparently, Gannington and his infinite wisdom has somehow got a hold of this sword. I'm assuming it's the one that went missing from the museum. And this sunshine chick, whatever she is apparently it's her property and she wants it back.
Yeah.
That's the gist of what's going on
You're
as
all
best I can
hearing,
understand.
except for him.
I would have to take a damn business trip when all this shit pops off.
Well, at least you can take a business trip to get away from all the weird shit.
No, Miss Palmer. I'm afraid you don't understand. My business trip that I'm taking covers weird shit. Just not weird shit back at home.
Oh, Harry pipes up. Oh, which weird thing is it this time, dude?
I'm going to Italy. You'll figure it out.
La Familia.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, first I gotta go.
Give him
Well,
my
it's a
best.
long,
Wink, wink.
long fucking trip. I gotta go to Milan. Then somehow I gotta Milan, Frankfurt, and Paris. Oh, I gotta hit before I come back home.
When you say Paris, David pipes in. Oh, Monsieur, do make sure you go by Le Hibot. It's a beautiful place, but don't touch the poppies.
In the meantime, Faye
All right.
leans over and taps Cynthia on the shoulder. Was that cat one of mine? It was real, right?
She just kind of is looking where you're trying to look and just doesn't really see anything and assumes it, runs off and says, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure it exists.
All right. I'll tell you what we could do.
She backtracks and
Marquez.
waits. Says, wait, exists?
Like I said, this is Marquez speaking. All right. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what. Here's my idea. Um, we need to know. We need to know what she's capable of, and we need to know exactly what it is that she's looking for. Obviously, she's looking for the sword, but we need to be 100% sure that whatever it is that she's looking for, that we give it to her in full and in one go. Because we don't need, the last thing we need is her refusing to leave when the rest of the exhibit's trying to leave. So that's just not going to end well for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You hear her voice
So
in your
here's
head
what I got an idea.
while he's talking. I want to leave as much as you want me to leave. But I will not leave without my sword and my finger.
She says her sword and her finger.
Okay,
She
whoa, hold on, wait. What finger? Okay, she's missing a finger too now? What?
I'm not sure I want to know what Dannington's getting up to. Stealing fingers from dead chicks and shit.
As
You
a
know,
side note,
I'm in
Cynthia shudders.
I'll be the first to admit Marquez Laboratoria is into some freakish shit, but that's a lot. So, all right, ladies.
And the whole network lights up with did not need to know that.
All right, David.
Yeah.
I don't need to ask you this because I'm sure you do. Do you have a way to get into my haven? I know this is that's a stupid fucking question because it's, but if you have a way
Am
to
I
get in there,
permitted?
yeah, just don't you know what rooms to leave alone. Just ask Harry. He'll tell you. He
Oh,
knows
I'm
what
not
rooms I'm
going.
talking about.
Cynthia pipes
Marquez,
up,
10-foot
ask
pole,
Andy.
make it a 15.
All right.
What did
If
Cynthia
you
say?
can get in there, if you
Oh,
can
she
get in
just.
there, get the ladies in with you, and make sure they get into the library, and let them find out anything they need to find out. And Harry, I don't know what.
Yeah.
You probably need to talk to Sam on this one. At least make him aware.
Can do.
I think you'll trust it better coming from. I think you'll trust it better coming from you than anybody else.
Oh.
Is there
I'll give him a
anyone
call right
else?
now.
Is there anyone else we can talk to that
Click.
we can trust?
One of
I
the
tell you
one of the
who.
connections goes click.
I tell you who we. I know who we don't need to be talking to right now. I don't want Andy on this one.
Hmm.
Hargrove probably don't need to be on this one. And let's see, who is he allied with? Masumi, Andy, slightly Andy, Hargrove.
I'm definitely
It's
not
tough if we
talking to
can get.
Enzo. I'm definitely not talking to Enzo. Those two are practically butt buddies, and besides, Enzo kind of freaks me out. Not the same way Dannington does. He's just ew.
Oh, Enzo's alright, dude. You just gotta get to know him. You gotta get to know him like I know him. And he purposefully leaves that note open ended.
As a side note, Cynthia had two thoughts. She basically questions out loud, couldn't we just ask Andy for permission into your domain?
But Marquez just said he doesn't want her involved at all. She's gonna want to know. She's gonna want to know what's going on if we ask permission to come in.
She nods. And then she just kind of... sorry, hold on.
Huh?
What
I
did that
actually...
other guy, the other Tordor, the black guy, the guy that I can't stand. That's just how much I can't stand that son of a bitch. I don't even remember his name.
Your own family.
Sounds like there's not too
Shame.
many people on the on the there's not too many dukes and duchesses we can talk to. But is there anyone else we know? Like I could send an email to Walsh and see if he can get back to me.
As a side
Yeah,
note, she turns to Faye and just asks, wait, do we have any people of our clan on the council?
yeah, you'll do.
Uh,
Odom and
Vivian
Ham,
pipes up.
Odom
I
and
I think you had one. I think another's about to step up, shall we say.
would they be trustworthy?
Dukes. Something just crossed my mind.
Something pops up on the network. What, dear? You don't tell me something. You don't think that I'm trustworthy? It's for some reason Walt can't bring out his southern accent. It's frustrating. You don't think I'm trustworthy? Come on. Helms, by the way, hi.
We haven't met you in person yet, though. And Faye says this over the network, not out loud.
Come to Monroe. Come to Monroe, honey. Come on. I don't bite unless you ask me to.
Duke,
Too much
Anyway, you want me to see
information.
what I can do?
Faye
You want me to see what I can do?
Faye actually blushes and says, "Too much information" out loud.
The pigeon will nod.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm new to the council. They might not, my ideas might not hold much weight.
Over the network, Faye basically says, "We're just looking for people to help us gather information and come up with a plan for getting the sword and finger back for Sunshine, so that this mummy exhibit can get the hell out of here."
Huh. Hey Al, what you got? About time. It's been a while, Brad. Let's see. Sword. Okay, hmm. I can send some family down. from Chicago.
Well, this
But
could be interesting.
I don't know if that would go over too well.
It sounds like it's about to get interesting. Cynthia, are you sure that's cat's real?
She takes a second look and just kind of.
Faye. You hear Al? No. But then again, yes, because you saw it, and both of you hear Al talking.
No, but
It's not confusing at all.
as of Cynthia, she just kind of looks at you. Isn't everything real? To some degree?
And then again, nothing's real.
Okay, Cynthia. It's sitting right there in the middle of the floor. Is that actually a cat there, and is it one of mine?
Well, it might be one of yours if you see it. I personally do not see it, but
Ladies.
Oh, for the love of God.
I'm sorry to interrupt here, but we're kind of in the middle of a process. And forgive my frankness, but your invisible pussy can be found later. All right.
And again, whole network lights up with laughter.
Oops,
At
gentlemen.
least the
Gentlemen,
local
just crossed my mind.
ones you can hear.
Something just crossed my mind. Gaffney's in town.
Okay, now that I'm done dying, I can come back to the scene.
Huh. Yeah. Be in on it. He's a bro. Right, Will? That's the one that's Nazi?
Which one?
DC?
Yeah, the Prince of DC. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I could talk to... I could talk... See if he'd be up for it.
All right. Now, I'm sure we're all aware we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to play this hand extremely close to the chest.
What cards? I don't see an ace.
There is the problem. We gotta find it. We gotta find it because let's be perfectly honest. Right now, and this is coming from a political ally of sorts for Woodrow. He and Hargrove right now are holding all the good cards in the deck. Either we're gonna have to get him to admit that he's got that sword and come off of it, or we're gonna have to turn the entire council against Woodrow Dennington.
Political topsy-turvy is
Because if I
good,
remember
but
right, she said that she won't talk. Yeah, if I remember correctly, she said she wasn't interested in talking to Woody. But the thing is, how? But Faye, can you ask her? Can you ask her what is it if she knows what do we need to do to wake her up or to pull her out of that to pull her across? She'll know what you're talking about. Just ask her.
he,
Alright.
she goes, if I may, dear. Let me see. Remembrance. Probably best if we all discuss in person. I know he can't, but wait.
I mean, if she needs a vessel,
have an
if she need a
idea.
vessel, I'm sure we can find it. If she need a vessel,
I
I'm
have
sure we can pull somebody up the street.
I have an idea. And another pring, 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 click. It's like, yes. Um, Gonji told me to call. It's like, and David immediately goes, wait, wait. Princess? Ah, someone who knows the language. Good, good. Yes. Narangarel wished me to speak for her. And the two Malkies are hearing, mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
not
says it's
not
true.
in so many words, but
Yeah, she says it's true.
He's like, yes, I know, dear.
Okay, well now that you're here on the line, now that you're here on the line, I'm sorry, I still am not entirely sure your name. Sunshine, whichever one it is.
Mhm.
Her name is Sunshine, yes. Narangarel. Narangarel of Batu.
You actually hear those on the call. You hear Marquez's voice lower as if he's put the phone down. Hey, can one of you look up a name for me? As he hands out, gives off the name. I don't know the damn spelling. Figure it out.
Princess of the Golden Horde. This is
Okay,
the
apparently now
new
she play on
voice.
apparently now she play on World of Warcraft talking about some horde. But yeah, just Princess of the Golden Horde. Yeah, I don't know if it matters or not. Just look it up, all right. Sorry about that, ladies. I got somebody working on that. Um, like, what is it that you know, if you know of it? What is it that we can do to pull you across? And you know, I'm sure you are aware of what I mean by pull across.
There's a pause. Well, she says that lacking a full body, I can act as a temporary host, but it puts a tremendous strain on both of us for that. If at least her body can be restored, she can come back.
All right, because the reason I ask this is I know I know Woody, or at least I like to think I know Woody. I'm sure he'll probably be willing to work out some kind of an arrangement on that sword, but he's not just gonna hand it over to you. I know him that much.
She says, yeah, she gathered as much.
If you can trade information with him, I understand. Now, I agree. He has no right to hold this. It's not his property. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think he realized what he was getting into. I get it. Now. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not standing up for the man because he does have his idiosyncrasies. But I don't think he realized what he was walking into. But trade him some kind of information, he might be willing to come off the sword for you.
I'm not sure what we would know that he would like to know. If you
I'll tell
can
you
give
what.
me an
Um,
idea, I
I
can
know.
run with it.
Well, he kind of he likes to collect he likes to collect information from all over the world, all different time periods, different things. He's kind of a bit of he's a bit of a librarian type, kind of like myself, but his interests are more his interests seem to be more narrow than mine do.
Oh,
Faye turns
narrow.
to Faye
Oh,
turns to
okay.
Cynthia. Sorry, Faye turns to
Go ahead.
Cynthia. I never would have pegged Dannington as a history buff.
Huh, me neither.
Yeah, he's a bit of a historian on our kind. So if you got anything like that, I don't know, kindred lore from your time, which I don't know when that is, year wise. I'll tell you what.
Servants
Right
of
now, we are
servants of the Yama
2016.
are not very pleasing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are 2016 AD right now. So I don't know how far back. I
Yes.
don't know how far back you go, but it's something vampire related. He might be willing to come off of for.
There's a long sigh and then a pause. We might be able to. She vaguely remembers a certain group of the servants of the Yama Kings calling themselves the Kuei-jin. She may be able to dig into her memories for something.
I got one success to recognize that term. Is that enough?
I'm gonna
Um,
say no.
Right.
I'm personally gonna say no. Walt might overrule me, but I'm gonna say no
eh,
because that's not the most known,
no, it's
most
not.
known
It's very
clan.
Okay, try my luck. 6 dice.
Right.
See what happens.
You got one success and it was neutralized. So apparently neither one of us
Aw.
knows shit about China.
China, wasn't she a pro wrestler?
So
Exactly, Will.
So essentially, all Cynthia knows is it's a country, not much else.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to pull. We're gonna have to pull Woodrow to the side, and we're gonna have to explain what's going on. Because he's not gonna sit down and talk. He's not gonna sit down and talk with her without this. And to be honest, I wasn't blaming. Somebody came walking up to me talking about, some a mummy wanted to talk to me. I'd be sort of, I'd be a little suspicious too. But obviously, I can't do it till I get back, which is gonna be at least next Tuesday. But we got to sit down. We got to put this word out to him that we got to talk about him. This is urgent.
Wait, do you think Dannington would trust Harry? Or if we actually need to, somehow convince Enzo?
He will probably trust Enzo, but my concern with Enzo being at a Giovanni. My concern is he'll dig deeper into this than Miss Sunshine are comfortable with.
We
Yes, he already.
let
The lady says that he already knows more than she's comfortable with him knowing with what he's demonstrated.
I can email Walsh and have him meet us at the cat shelter on his way to see on his way to speak to Andy tomorrow. And and I'll take some notes on this conversation we've had so he can look over it, because like Dannington's not going to try to scry on the cat shelter, right? Because that's my domain and he can't do that.
Oh, well, he's not supposed to
He
do that.
If I find out,
he'd better
he's
not,
gonna be
my
in trouble.
dear. That was David speaking. Whenever that voice came through. He'd better not. Wait, I have an idea. Oi, prof, yeah, boss. You know enough. Go say hi. On it. Ta ta ta.
Did that
At the
knock on the
front
door
door.
really happen,
At the
Cynthia?
front door.
Cynthia goes to go check it out. You and your hallucinations.
Hooded, cloaked figure. Hi.
Uh,
Name's Prof.
uh,
Got an idea. Boss has an idea. You
okay.
mind?
Okay, so you see the hooded figure too, right?
I was
He
just about
leans
to
in and
ask
looks.
you that.
He leans in and looks for Faye. Hi, Miss Calder.
Now,
Name's
ladies, that
Prof.
one's real.
Prophet. How you doing?
Yeah, he's real, ladies. He's one of the V. You'll get used to it after a while. He'll
You
just
get the
not
you
only
get
because he's
the
not.
voice that says, "Yeah, Prophet's one of mine. He's skilled in certain things. Just let him do his work. Should be out fairly quickly." You see
Okay,
the hooded figure goes, "Yeah, boss. Can do. All right. Right.
Cynthia,
All four
let him
points.
in
Yeah.
before
Okay.
any of the
Can
cats
do."
get out.
She invites him in, and also invites him to have a cupcake too.
He
Where did you get that?
He comes in, looks at the cupcakes, and goes, looks at Cynthia, looks back at the cupcake, goes, no.
It's
Thank you,
okay.
but no.
It's okay. They're normal.
Really.
I
Yes.
question
Anyway,
Cynthia's
I'll
definition
be
of
quick.
normal.
Ladies, I'll be quick. I just gotta go around the building. Shouldn't take maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
By the way, you can only see his lower jaw, his jaw, like below his nose. That's all you can see. But he's got all kinds of symbols like embroidered on the cloak. Now that he's in full light. But yeah, I'll be quick. Shouldn't take 5 minutes. And at that he dashes off in one direction. But
This
as
is
he
too
dashes
much.
off, you see he pulls out like this bag of of as far as you can tell, it's sea salt. You just off he goes. And then occasionally you see him walk by and he's sprinkling the salt as he goes.
Well, I didn't
And
think things get any weirder around here, but they gone and did.
Wait, is that supposed to keep things out or us in?
Hell if I know at this point.
as he's almost out of sight, going into another room, and he says, "Yep, both,"
Well,
and chuckles like he's messing with you. It's like, anyway, ladies, it's David over the phone. Prophet has a interesting sense of humor. Kind of like moods. But he does good work. He will keep the young upstart from spying on you. We'll still be able to spy on you, of course, but you trust us, right?
Of course we do.
Oh, don't
Yes.
say a thing.
If I gotta trust anybody, it's sooner gonna be David than Dannington.
Cynthia pipes up. I trust you more than I do Ashford. Oops.
Well, that's a revelation and a half.
Well, imagine that.
Bet you did not hear that.
I did.
Yes, sir.
That louder.
Do you trust him do you trust him more than you trust Wash?
It's a good thing my knight was not in the room at the time. Let's just say that.
They just kind of looks at Cynthia, waiting for an answer.
She just kind of zones off a bit thinking about this. Well, I have to trust Walsh. I kind of live with them. Dannington's on my shit list, though.
Good answer.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, Miss Pennington. Dannington's on a lot of people's
I
shit.
trust that he's a machine. A very powerful machine at what he does. He's good at what he does.
Alright. So here's what I got in mind, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get. I don't know that this is gonna work. I'm almost 100% positive it's not gonna work, but it's the best thing I can do, best thing I can think of right now, so that we don't end up with, the prince breathing down our necks, and we don't end up in a situation where we got every government acronym you can think of showing up in this state. We need to get.
We do not
We
need
need to
the
get
Fed
Duke
enemies.
Dannington. We need to get Duke Dannington to sit down somewhere secure, with Miss Sunshine, or with her proxy. See if we can work this out.
Mm.
Before the last thing we need to do is kind of blows, because granted, what little I know of Mummies, if she is as old as I think she is, and yes, I know it's impolite to talk about a woman's age, but this is something completely different. If she is as old as I think she seems like she is, this is going to be a bad day.
The lady wishes me to quote this directly. Millennia, dear boy.
See, that's what I'm talking about, right there.
We don't want to be on her shit list. Dannington should stay on her shit list. In fact, if Dannington fucks up, she's welcome to take Dannington out. I ain't getting in the way. I do not want to be on her shit list.
Cynthia just kind of. Sorry.
Now,
Before you
she
further,
is
I did not hear that.
noticeably weaker in this state without her full body. So she's not much of a threat right now. She could do ghostly things. But yes, with her body intact, she is very formidable.
As a side note, Cynthia just kind of ponders out loud accidentally.
Mhm.
So if this plan goes awry and he happens to not, sit down with her, is there any way that I can give him a present I mean, vocalization could be very useful in front of the prince. Oops.
Ooh, I wonder if he's ever been afraid of anything a day in his
Okay,
unlife.
at this, Sunshine is dying laughing.
As
It's
funny
like
as
she knows what you're talking about. She is just dying. And
as
he
funny
and
Hey,
you hear on the
Cynthia,
line,
Cynthia,
hmm,
Cynthia.
as funny as that would
What
be,
what
that's a
what
terrible.
about what about vocalization and generalized anxiety?
Oh, I like that.
Ladies,
He'd be too scared not to let everything blurt out in front of the prince.
ladies, I understand where you're going. Trust me, I do. But you have to realize there's no less than two dukes of this state in this conversation. And they have both just been auditory witness to the planning of an attack on another duke.
Only
quite.
if he strikes at us first.
No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand. This is premeditated.
Mm-hmm. Be careful.
All right, we won't do it. Right, Cynthia?
Sorry.
But now, if he don't sit down, I don't know where to go from there. I'm gonna have to put this one in. I'm gonna have to put this one in y'all hand because I have no idea where to go from there. Because of this whole aces and eights and the seven and there's way too many there's way too many foxes in the hen house at this point.
Is there some way that
The
maybe we
lady
can...
has a question.
Oh, sorry.
It was Mr. Menashe, was it? Yes. Yes, sir. You have practitioners in your employ. In a sense, and you're talking to us. Good. You do that and she will talk. Huh. I'll make it happen. Thank you. Good. She is willing to talk to this thing with the proper words in place. Mr. Menashe seems to know what he's doing. He already knows what I'm talking about. Yep, sure do. Good. Huh. If he does not wish to talk, or if he wishes to get petulant, there may be other ways, but they will be difficult for all of us.
I may be able to work something out if he don't talk, or if he's not interested. But I'm telling you now, somebody is gonna owe me a boom on this.
Boons. Such a silly concept.
Cynthia pipes up and...
Guarantees of service. Of course, I suppose that has to happen between monsters. Anyway, forgive that word. That's the word she used. Has very low. Um, she thinks very low of kindred, as you call yourselves.
No, but Cynthia just kind of. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
To,
You were interrupting. Go ahead.
to the bone. She just kind of in a low voice. I understand.
It's not like any of us asked to be to be like this. I'm sure some of us do, but I sure didn't.
If he, the
Miss
gentleman
Sunshine.
speaks again. If he relents, I will give him information, more information than was bargained. I will come up with something that he could use. If he's not satisfied, then you hear an almost audible shrug from the man.
Now, well, I'm going to take over here for just a second. The
Uh-huh.
network ladies, at this point, you can hear a male voice, a certain authoritative male voice. And Walt, you know the voice I'm referring to.
Yep.
Oh, he will speak. He will sit down and he will speak tones.
Ah, hello, beloved. Good to hear you again. This is the guy, like immediately jumps in to the conversation.
Yes, over
For
the
some
network.
reason,
Yeah.
he is, yeah. And the gentleman on the phone says out loud this thing, but you hear the female voice on the network.
He will speak
Yay,
tones.
confusing.
He will speak many,
Hmm.
many lines of prose and volumes. Or your beloved city states, your United States, this Northern Carolina will cease.
Ah, female voice. Ah, behold, the young to my yin. She's not correcting him. You notice she's not correcting him. Shall we allow my beloved to deal with him if he does not cooperate?
Again, excessive nodding from the pigeon.
You see the image of a thumbs up above the purple butterfly.
In fact, the pigeon looks
And
like it's nearly headbanging.
David pipes in. What's going on? Hello? Knock knock. What's
Sorry,
going on? Fill me in.
Malky
At this,
Madness
the
Network.
male, the new male says, "Oh, it seems your friends are communicating with my lady, my princess, in their own way. Her husband has just entered the conversation, and he has offered to deal with Dannington if he doesn't cooperate." At this, David goes, uh, "Oh, oh, oh, okay.
Whoa,
Same
whoa,
power level
wait,
as
hold
her?
on.
Yes, quite.
Hold on. David, Harry, correct me. Ladies, correct me if I'm
It's
wrong, but
it's
correct me if I'm wrong. As I remember Egyptian history, only royalty were mummified. Am I correct in that?
I think so.
Oh, can Cynthia roll
yes,
something for this?
I'm gonna roll. I'm
yes,
gonna roll
they
too.
were. But David just spits it out. Yes.
Which
Oh,
means she has a husband.
You all.
Um, four
Yes.
successes. Four successes. Is that enough for me to figure it out?
Yes, that's plenty.
Mm-hmm.
If this is her husband, that would be a pharaoh, right?
Yeah, it will be.
Or at the very least a prince, but probably a pharaoh.
Wait. David says, wait. Batu. Golden Horde. Not exactly. Close. Um.
A
Actually,
warlord?
we don't know where he's from. If she's Golden Horde, she's Mongolian.
You don't need to say another
And
word. Faye just turns to Cynthia and goes, "Oh my fucking god!"
and at
and
this,
the new gentleman says, yes, my lady is
Cynthia
daughter
is
of Batu Khan.
Cynthia is silent. Not a peep, just shocked. Just wow.
Oh, okay, Miss Faye, you want to inform the rest of the class?
Um, Genghis Khan, anybody?
An ally.
An ally, apparently.
Okay, this is a problem between the people in this state. Or we better be damn fucking sure that Dennington sits down. Because if this
Wait.
guy wants to deal with
And Walt's
Dennington,
got to look something up.
if this guy want to deal with Dennington, he's not going to be coming along.
Oh, at this, the new gentleman pipes up. My lady, daughter of Batu, son of Jochi, son of Genghis Khan.
So she's
Does that tell you enough?
great granddaughter of Genghis Khan. Did
Doing
I
some mental
do
math
that?
here. Okay.
Think so, yeah.
Genghis, son, grandson.
Great.
Yeah, great granddaughter.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
So, yeah, yeah, we need to make sure he sit down.
Because we're all gonna meet final death if you don't.
Not necessarily.
I want to do this as much as I don't want to do
You
this.
have been willing.
Harry,
Harry's not here? David pipes up. Harry's not here. What? I can tell him, but what you need? What's up?
we gotta get Sam. We gotta get Sam. I don't want to do it, but we gotta get Sam.
Need to get the boss in on this?
Yeah. He's gonna have to be in
I
on
heard
this.
he was already talking, but I could try to get him on the line if you want.
Yeah, we gotta get Sam on this.
All right. Hang on. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do
Yeah.
with it.
Thank you for calling S.J. Holdings Incorporated. No, God. This is Amber. What can I do for you? Shit, wrong person. I'm sorry.
What?
Jenna, what can I do for you?
Jenna, hey, David. We need the big guy,
Oh, Miss Bernard said.
like
Yeah, Miss
yesterday.
Bernard. Yeah, give me just a second.
Thank you.
Here at S.J. Holdings, your investments are our responsibility and our pride. S.J. Holdings takes great pride in its 150-year history of continued Sam,
Hey, boss. It's David, and everybody introduce yourselves.
Hey, Palmer.
We've got a
and,
party.
Cynthia Rose.
And let's. Gonji Narangarel of Batu's assistant. We are pleased to make your acquaintance, even if it's over this method. Your Highness, is it? Odd speaking to someone else that way.
I've answered to various titles. It's been more of the prince, my liege. I've answered to many titles over the last few hundred years. Whichever you would prefer.
Hmm. Yes, well, we have a situation. Prince Sam, was it?
That it is.
My lady is missing her sword and her finger of all things, and she wants them back.
She says Dannington stole them.
Hold on, now, if am I correct in my belief that this is the sword that went missing from the museum in Raleigh?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That was reported to have been relocated.
A hunk of green rock sits beside her, useless.
It was a fake
Some
that was recovered. She says
oh,
She says it was Dannington, and she's kind of the great granddaughter of Genghis Khan. So if Dannington's not willing to sit down and talk, I'm gonna have a problem, and I don't want there to be a problem.
oh well, I'm
Oh,
sorry. The daughter of who?
She's, you don't know who Genghis Khan is?
Narangarel of Batu.
Oh no! I well know who Genghis Khan is. I was just, the name. It's shocking. This is Marquez speaking. So you'll see, Prince. When he says there's a situation, It's more like a clusterfuck.
And that's what I said too.
Shall I go through the lineage again?
No, that won't be necessary. And you believe that it is Mr. Dannington that has this sword?
Yes, she could feel him, and we've just tonight worked it out that it was indeed him.
Please, madam, don't take what I'm about to say in wrong context, but you have to understand my kingdom, if you will, has recently came under a very well coordinated and attack by a very well educated enemy, and a number of the residents of this kingdom are still very on edge, myself included. So again, do forgive my caution with this tale.
The lady wishes to say that she is also an enemy of those tainted by the Yama Kings.
Okay, that is a name that I do know.
And so is her husband, who is much less controlled than she.
Okay. Alright, let me ask you this. As the prince of this kingdom, I maintain a number of advisors, if you will, or a cabinet is what they're known now.
Yes, sir.
I find that it may be necessary to bring these advisors into a council of sorts before we make a final before we choose final steps on this.
Do what you think is necessary. She says to do what you think is necessary. But she is offering she will assist with those tainted by the Yama Kings if she is restored. And
Tell you what,
possibly her husband will assist.
I can call an emergency session. Not tonight, as unfortunately a number of my council members are out of the kingdom, but emergency session within a few days. Is it possible that you could attend this session and explain the plight that you have explained to me to my council?
I do not like to be away from her for very long. Because her body must be protected while she is in her weakened state. But I can make the effort. Body can be ensured protected. I will make the effort.
Cynthia just kind of pipes up at this. Do you mind if I can do it?
I think you should be with. I think that since we were the ones that she first contacted, if it's all right with the prince, we should be at the meeting too. She can speak directly. She said that she said that David knows how to help her speak in a thing.
David pipes up. um, tell your lady, tell the Gonji, if she will permit it, I will send some of my men to her. They will not be seen, except perhaps by her, and they will do what they can, surround her if necessary, to make sure no harm comes to her physicality. There's a pause. Hmm. Yes, I
No,
believe that will work.
Madam, if I understand correctly, you are currently at one of our institutes of historical learning, a museum, as we like to refer to them. Am I correct in this?
Yes, in what's the word? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Raleigh, she says.
Yes. Now, I'm afraid I'm somewhat unfamiliar with the finer details of the condition that you find yourself in, if my suspicions are correct. But are you able to traverse that museum?
Quite easily. I, she cannot go very far from it unless there is another tie, a fetter as she calls it. And there happen to be
Okay.
quite a few.
Well,
Cynthia
fortunately,
and I have one. The crystal.
She pulls it out of her pocket, even though not realizing people are on the phone.
Yes,
Yes,
Cynthia, I see it.
the lady confirms that
hmm,
Cynthia, was it, has a crystal that she has recently made a fetter.
okay. If again, again, I'm sorry. I apologize for my not my minuscule knowledge of your condition. I'm afraid this is the first time that I have communicated with a being such as yourself.
Some
You
call me
saying you are able to
Ghost.
traverse our, you said you were able to traverse our museum here. Are you able to reach the second level of the museum? There where you'll find that the room that you are located in. Did you see a set of double doors, glass doors, when you were brought here?
There's a pause. And that he's talking truth, right? He's
Yes, he is.
describing something that's there. There's a
Yeah.
pause. Hmm. Yes, she knows them well.
Okay. Have her, if she's able, step through those double doors and over all the way as far as she can across the museum. She'll see a series of bones that are hanging from the ceiling.
Hmm. Go ahead.
Okay, have her turn to her left, and she should see a long hallway. Have her walk down that hallway until she sees another set of doors that leads to a covered walkway. And when she gets in that walkway, have her look out the windows there and down to the street, and explain to her that the street she is looking at, that my castle, if you will, can be reached from that street. It's almost visible from our museum.
So the walkway is still in the museum, right? It like spans the
Yeah,
road.
yeah, the walkway is still. Yeah, yeah. There's two parts of the museum. There's a part of the museum that goes across the road and a walkway over to about to the next block over.
Hmm.
That's what he's talking about.
Hmm. She can get to the walkway. She can see the road, but she cannot move farther.
Okay. Ask her if this crystal that Miss Cynthia is referring to, if we can produce that crystal at at my castle, can she reach it?
It will have to be one that she ties herself to.
One she's already tied to.
If I was about to suggest, if the crystal that is already existent can be brought there,
Yes, that's the
she
crystal. The
will have
crystal
little
that
trouble.
yes,
She
that is
will
the
have
crystal
little
that.
trouble.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jen. I didn't think about that. And actually, you do hear a female voice speaking lightly on the other end of the phone. Yeah, do that. Do that and let me know what night it is. All right. My aide has just my I guess page is the best way to describe what she does for me. Has just suggested if we come to the museum, will that be easier on her?
Quite. Her body is her strongest fetter.
Okay.
It's like home.
All right. That same walkway, have her go back to there where the bombs are hanging from the ceiling, and have her head down a little further. She should see some doors.
Hmm.
Those doors there's various
Yes.
meeting rooms and great halls, I guess is probably the best way to describe it. My page will be reserving one of those rooms for us to speak.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I can do that and give me her contact and I can get in touch with her and we can coordinate.
All right, I can do that. I'll be sure to do that.
Hmm. Thank you, Your Highness. And thank you, Your Highness.
Will that
We
be all
both
for
owe of you.
will that be all that is required of me this evening? And this is for this. That is a question directed to my. Uh, I hesitate to refer to you, ladies and gentlemen, as subjects, but
Cynthia just kind of pipes up quietly. That will be all. Thank you, my prince.
Oh, before we go, to be sure, the sun rises upon the morrow. We know this, we speak this. We speak this as friends. Let none but friends know this.
Also, before
The
this meeting is
ladies already know this. Yes.
before this meeting is arranged, Mr. Dannington, I assume, is requested specifically to this meeting. Yes.
Quite. Since he is the one who has what belongs to the lady.
Very well. I will. I will ensure that his presence is there.
It
And
is
also,
appreciated.
again, I am sorry, but again, do be aware that there are a number of customs that we follow for these meetings such as this that may seem strange to you. Just do be aware.
I'm sure your Jenna and I can discuss those things.
Very well. But as you may be aware, our kind, though we are immortal, we do still feel fatigue, and I feel it sitting upon me.
Very well, Your Highness. If you must, rest well.
Well, I do
I'm
look
sure
forward
we
to
shall have many good conversations in the future.
very well, and I do look forward to meeting you in person.
Quite.
You hear his end of the line goes dead. To which you hear Marquez continue. Hail Caesar. We who are about to die salute you.
For those about to rock, David says. Sorry, that habit breaking tension with humor. Bad menage. Anyway, looks like we're having a powwow at the museum.
I was gonna say David here's patting through the phone, and just it's okay.
Here's what?
Cynthia, you can't pat him on the head through the phone.
Oh,
And because Malky, they both knew what was going on. I believe the young Malkavian, is it, was patting you on the head, Monsieur Menashe. Like, yeah, I got that. It's okay, Sim.
To
Anyway,
the two
so
ladies.
I'll send some of my boys to the lady, and we'll see if we can get this worked out. And yeah, I'll get the awards set up ahead of time. Yes, that would be good. Actually, if you could do it now on it. I like this one. Very skilled and efficient. Anyway, anything else?
We keep them around for a very good reason. Not
By the way, the
exactly
lion
the
has not gone dead.
yeah. Oh, I know. And not exactly the cleanest or the most well smelling in the world, but We keep him around
Hey,
because he's good at what he do.
I resemble that remark.
Well, I'm aware of the fact that you remember that remark.
Anyway, we
Alright,
we
you hear a
we didn't have any.
and not it's on the other end of the line. Um, can I help you, sir? The sun rises upon tomorrow. Ah, Monsieur Menashe. Please do come in. You hear a beep, 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 and the beeping stops. And more walking. Talk to you guys, just talk for me. Click. David cuts out.
So, yeah,
I
ladies.
guess we'll hear when this meeting goes down. Yeah, because we'll have to be there. So in the meantime, it's getting late, so I think we should.
Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah, it is
It's
starting.
quite you. You lot seem to have an aversion with my lady's namesake. Perhaps
Yeah,
it's
well,
best
us
if
and
we don't.
our kind, yeah, our kind and the sun, not the best of friends.
Yeah, going up in flames is not fun, I would imagine.
Cynthia just kind of
A
puts a
fine
picture
powder
of.
is only good on certain things.
I was gonna say, there's a picture of Ashford's burnt body floating above the pigeon's head.
Cynthia,
Then,
that's disgusting.
Oh,
and then, then she kind of mentions this wasn't because of sun, but it kind of gets the same effect.
you both the lady. And, oh, I did not need that.
As you said,
Thanks,
ladies,
Miss
I'm gonna go ahead
Cynthia,
and
for having her transmit that. Oh,
yeah, well,
you were
as I
saying?
said, it's gonna be it's gonna be sunrise by the time I touch down, so I probably need to go ahead and start making preparations to make sure they get me off this plane in time.
Mhm.
Hmm.
All right. So, yeah, we'll talk later, I guess. And Faye hangs up the phone.
So, Marquez hangs up as well.
Click.
And I guess with that, the
And
scene ends.
And bearing no
with that,
further
we bring the scene to a close.
on the click of the phone.